Water and food. Should have had something a little bit more than boo. I doubt it. All right, table's ready. Back after the free hit, free goal. Hit to the head. It's going to be a great snag there by Summer Weldon. Yet again, that's 2 out of the back that she's snagged already. Now, trying to find a good connection to her number 1, Tina Hutchinson. Being marked hard here by Sarah. Beautifully done in here by Summer Weldon. Weldon just taking her time. Left, right, right, left. But it's going to be Carolyn Gusick who's trying to get a little bit of contact on that racket. Here comes Christy Gusick trying to get that ball right back out of that racket. Couldn't quite get there the first time. Marked hard here by Sarah. Sarah doing a great job on Tina. Tina, though, does get a little bit. We're going to go for the overhand. Cradle. For the Eastern Zone. Yeah, it's kind of silly. Now to the back, it's going to be Carolyn Gusick who snags that ball right out of the hands of the umpire. Looks at the clock, says, I don't have that much time. Boogity up against Summer. Bounce, couldn't quite get the trap. It's going to be Summer Weldon to be the first, second, third one around to it. It's going to go right into the racket here of Gusick. Gusick goes for the overhand bomb, and it's going to be pulled wide to the left. I don't think so. I've not been here this entire time. Gets picked. Summer, what was the score? Okay. 3-3. Okay.
Good job, Summer. This everybody knows Spider-Cross is like an insatiable beast.
Yeah, if you know one person, you know. Cross the line, being met very strong. Back position very well. Mine, you're good. I'm out of there.
What's up, Daniel?
Good morning.
Oh my God, Jason is terrifying, dude.
Any alcohol?
He's terrifying. Who said that?
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you. Yes?
I'm gonna snag my liquid libation from you.
Yes.
From Braxton's robbery.
Thank
Told
you.
him he's only allowed cookies if he wins today.
Well, they definitely won.
They definitely did that. Jason is so scary to watch. All right, now back. Looks like we had a bit of a foul on the pink team. It's going to go right to the racket of Eli Deckers. Deckers up against Broadhurst. Got to be very small, very strong. Good turn. Goes for the underhand shot, and he does slide it on through. That's going to be another one on the board for Minnesota.
For CT, they're worried about it. Sounded like Garrett had something similar.
He's Florida. Yeah.
This one, I don't know.
Charlie Horse or Stars and Stripes, I can't remember.
They're not getting
But yeah,
stopped.
Florida's right.
It's fully dilated
right.
and it won't.
All right, now back into play. Right into the racket of Mr. Deckers here. Matt couldn't quite get it to stick. It's still down on the ground. Who's going to be the first one around to it? It is going to be that number 2. But we're going to have a whistle.
It's for getting the ball.
Time's up.
And I was like, I mean, shit,
But it hit him here.
yeah.
Like the cut is here, but they don't care about the cut. The eye itself being unresponsive.
Yeah.
Raul was like, "You need to go right now," and EMT said, "You need to go right now."
That's so scary.
Eyes are scary.
You definitely need them.
I think Dory got. It was right before World Cup. They're practicing for World Cup. She might have got
Like this
Garrett or
recent?
Braxton. Maybe she got him in the.
Balls up, balls down. It's going to be Madeline Deckers. It might be. Yes, it's going to be Madeline. The first one around to it on the Minnesota side. Being pressured hard here by Jason. Dangerous swing. He hit the horse. He hit the horse. Like, what the fuck, man? Beautifully done here by Deckers coming up against Aaron Smoyer and Jason on both sides. That's well done there by Aaron Smoyer, but it's not going to be dislodged for long. It goes right back into the racket of Little Deckers. Deckers looking for Eli.
737.
Madeline doing a great job staying away from pressure, just flips it up into the area. Not quite accurate enough. It's going to be Sarah Broadhurst who tries to ride that number one off the pitch. It's going to be Eli who tries to keep it in, does so successfully. However, it does end up in the racket of Sarah Broadhurst. Broadhurst now with her hands forward, looking for her number two, Aaron Smoyer. Smoyer doesn't get it on the first time, doesn't get it on the second time. Is she going to be able to keep it in play? She does keep it in play, puts it right back into the middle. That was absolutely lovely. Now turns into a brilliant back-handed pass into Broadhurst. Broadhurst looking for a little bit of reprieve, finds a little bit of green grass, and she throws her hands forward into the irons, out of the saddle. Beautifully done here. Great work by Matt Deckers, pushing Jason away from the ball carrier. Very well done by Madeline as well. Flips it up into Jason. Jason now, all the time in the world, has the ball in his hand. Beautifully done here by Matt, trying to stay on him. Lovely little check. Great spin. Good shot. Good goal. Time off. Time off.
Daniel Johnson.
On the phone. It's not that I wouldn't say that he plays dirty. He plays reckless. Which, I mean, sure, synonyms, I guess. But I would rather play somebody who's a little dirty than play somebody who's just dangerous. Yeah. I mean, he's hit two horses in the fucking face.
But he,
Yeah, but then add another 2 hours.
Yep, looks like we're going to line it up, and they gave him a warning. Good work, umpire. All right, needed a little bit of dialogue between the umpires and the players. Got to clean it up. It's going to go right into the racket here of Matt Deckers coming up against Jason. Beautiful work from Jason. Pascarella trying to push him towards that sideline, is doing so perfectly, but it's going to be Matt Deckers. Fakes to the right, goes back to the left, trying to find a little bit of reprieve on that off-racket side. But it's going to be Jason trying to get around. It's good work by Madeline Deckers, keeping Aaron Smoyer away from the ball here. It's just a 1v1 here, 1 versus 3, 3 versus 1. Looking for an absolute bomb up for Eli Deckers. Does avoid the pressure there from Broadhurst. Broadhurst, though, back in position. Beautifully done. Good positioning by Sarah Broadhurst. Left, right, right, left. Goes for the overhand shot. Oh, she tipped it, but just not quite enough as it goes still through the goalpost. Another one on the board for Minnesota.
that was a good shot.
That was a great shot. She was there.
I remember in
Paul.
Australia whenever
Okay.
we were watching Ian play. Yeah, and like the last thing was lyric was that was so cool. And it didn't look like she did it on purpose either. But
Now on the far side, in and out of the racket of Matt Deckers, into the racket of Madeline. She's going to have to fling it sky high. Jason's trying to get it the first time, trying to get it the second time. It's going to go right into the racket here of Madeline Deckers. Deckers runs into a brick wall. Aaron Smoyer has it dislodged. It's going to be Aaron, under Aaron, through Aaron. Who's going to be the first one to it? It's going to be Jason Pascarella. Pascarella now, not a lot of time, not a lot of space, but he does check up beautifully here. It's Madeline Deckers who just throws her horse's shoulder into Jason. Jason now being met at the line by Matt. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a reach over there. Be in and out of Summer Weldon's racket. Who's going to be the first one to it? It's going to be Carolyn. Beautifully done here by the number 2 in pink. Beautifully done here by the number 2 in pink. Finds the number 1 in pink, Tina Hutchinson. Hutchinson now, all the time in the world, is met at the line by Sarah McKeown. McKeown trying to put a lot of pressure on her as she came across that line. Couldn't quite get there in time, but does stay positionally sound. Left, right, cradle, cradle, cradle. Goes Tina Hutchinson, looking for a little bit of time, a little bit of space. Does find that space. Does she have the time? Moves right, moves left. Beautiful little play. And we've got time off.
So you knew pretty decent.
Good job earlier today.
Oh, thanks.
That was nice to watch.
I wasn't able to watch, but I heard it was really good.
I don't root for anybody.
Which
Everybody rolls.
The most unbiased person on this field right now.
Probably me.
TJ was
It's probably me. Yeah, if my mom was here, But then again, if my mom was here, she'd be on field 2. I wouldn't even know. And we're back into play. Looks like we got a little bit of a scruffle down there on the far side of the field. Tina versus Sarah. Sarah versus Tina. Looks like the ball's going to be inside the area. She's mighty close to that line. Looks left, looks right. Avoids the pressure brilliantly from Sarah. Tries to drive shoulder. Beautifully defended there by the number 3 from Minnesota, Sarah McKeown. McKeown trying to continue to slide that door shut in front of Tina Hutchinson. Hutchinson tries to drive across the goal with her shoulder. Doesn't quite get there. Has to go to the far side in the corner. Creates a little bit of space. Wants to hesitate. Can she grab that shoulder? Nope. Showing her racket a lot to Sarah. Sarah couldn't quite get there, but it's going to be enough to bob the ball out of play.
But that was because they were.
But it looks like we may have carried the ball over before that even happened. You're hurting. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm homeschooled, so I'm hurting.
I work 3 days a week. Try working 7 days a week.
Oh, I know how it feels.
I'm sure you do. Here it is, Sarah. Check up from our number 3, Sarah McKeown. Trying to find Gusick getting into the area. Summer Weldon doing a great job sticking on her. That's a lovely adjusted catch here. Has to fix her racket. Goes left, goes right, continues to try to pull across the front of the goal. Couldn't quite get there as Summer Weldon shut that door brilliantly. Now, Summer doesn't get pulled into the fake little underhand. Left, right, left. Lovely little change of direction, lovely change of speed, and that's a goal for Minnesota.
My trip to Australia, I paid for everything. Everything myself.
Good man.
No parents' help, and I did it in 3 weeks.
Oh, that's. Oop. No, you're fine. You're fine.
You do your thing.
We'll talk
You get a
after.
gap,
We'll
you
talk
let-
after
you
the
get a gap,
chucka.
you let me know.
Okay. Beautiful pressure there from Sarah against Tina across the line.
Fun to watch you guys play. That was great. Yeah, we did our
Looks like it's going to be out on the far side. Ball given to Tina Hutchinson. Maybe.
We lost. We didn't do our
I
thing.
can't see jack shit. I think it's given to Tina again.
10-yard throw.
10-yard throw to Tina Hutchinson. Does so successfully. Met on the bounce by Sarah. Has to adjust. Drives from Tina. Tina just doesn't have the strength to push that ball through the goalpost. Beautiful pressure there from the number 3, Sarah. Now it's going to be an opportunity here for Minnesota to continue to add to their lead. Here's your mark play. Is a call from the umpire on the far side. Now, that's a horrible bounce. Not quite what she wanted, but here comes Carolyn Gusick. Gusick, though, has it bobbled once, has it bobbled twice, stays on the ground. Who's going to be the first one? Not Carolyn. Who's going to be the other one? It's going to be in. Sarah couldn't quite get it to stick. Yep, gonna give that ball to the pink number 1, Tina Hutchinson. Here's your mark and play. The umpire. Everybody's 10 yards. Here by the lady in pink. Looking for her number 1. Tries to flip it up. Sends it over to Summer Weldon. Summer Weldon gets it up off the ground. Trying to find her number 1, Tina. Tina now trying to go the correct time. Looking left, looking right, lets the pressure from Christy Gusick go right past her. Summer Weldon, nice and easy. Looks, checks left, checks right, looks for her shoulders, finds where the pressure's coming from in the form of Carolyn Gusick. Gusick couldn't quite get contact on the racket as she went past. This is going to be now looking for Tina. Tina trying to get in position. That's a beautiful pass. Great connection from the two ladies wearing the pink and the tie-dye. Now deep in the near side corner, looking left, looking right, trying to push left, trying to push right. Here comes Sarah, does a great job closing that down. Very well done from Tina. Tina says, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my time. I'm going to collect my reins, collect my thoughts. Up to the top of the D, far right side. But we've got time off. Ratings meeting at 5:30 behind the main tent. If you wish to be rated, respond to this message or let Robbie know. Graham Bennett will talk about the international rating system and if A teams that want input on how they are rated this time. Meeting will end by 6:30.
That's what I need you to announce, and then if just a few times you get announced ratings meetings at 5:30 behind the tent.
Got it. Okay. Thank you, sir.
And the key to that is the A teams if they want input.
If they want input
So
to join.
5:30 behind the
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
A bunch of
Alrighty. That's a good goal here by Tina Hutchinson. Puts one on the board again for Eastern Zones. Gives them 5. Time is off. And ladies and gentlemen, we do have an announcement for our ratings meeting. Our ratings meeting will be at 5:30 behind the main tent this afternoon. It will be concluded by 6:30. Any A team players, A grade players, if you would like input into and you would like to have some input, attend that meeting. Again, that's at 5:30 this afternoon behind to the play on the near side. Ball's up, ball's down, but we're going to Greenville's a great spot.
It is.
It's a great spot.
I'll drink it by myself.
Nice and easy here from Tina. Met beautifully at the line by Sarah McKeown. McKeown pushes her deep into that corner, but she's able to turn and burn. But the cradle just gets away from her. It's going to be Sarah who has her horse get away from her, but that's going to be Chaka. Jason his racket just like that. It takes an absolute wild bounce into the racket here of Eli Deckers. Deckers says, oh, I'm not going that way, I don't think. Now, having to move left, having to move right. A lot of pressure in the form of Aaron Smoyer. Couldn't quite get there. Good communication there from Eli to his sister and his father, Matt and Madeline. Looking left, looking right, going for a pass. Might hit here. It's triple teamed by the team in pink, but it's found over to Deckers. Deckers has to do a little bounce pass over to Eli, but not quite, not quite, not quite.
The number is Eli on Minnesota, and then the other sister is Marcia.
Ada Deckers, that's right. All right, the 10-yard throw gets a little bit away from Sarah Broadhurst, picked up here by Eli Deckers. Deckers real close to that line, pirouettes away, beautiful. Boogity, boogity, boogity up the field, trying to get the connection up out of his racket. Couldn't quite get that the first time. Does get it the second time. Wheels and deals and throws it through the pipes. And that's going to be a good goal here for Mr. Pascarello. Yeah, what's the score? Ball. At the halfway mark between the 30 and the halfway line by Madeline. Madeline trying to drive here. Sarah Broadhurst. Broadhurst trying to avoid the pressure between and Madeline Deckers. Couldn't quite get there as she wheels and deals. Goes for the pass, but it's going to be dropped on the ground. It's Dusty. It's Rusty. But we're going to have a call on the field. Time off.
Good sandwich.
You got the ball. Like at the D and went.
It's amazing. It's so good I had to give them, let them share one. Little squares.
I told
How
you
does
it was
your-
a good photograph.
Mine's fine.
Like, where did he hit you?
It was in the glasses.
Oh,
So,
thank
like,
God.
It was like right in this eye and just.
Thank God you wore your glasses. Holy.
What
Because
check are we on?
I thought it was your visor. This is Chukka number 4. Still gonna be left here with Matt Deckers. Deckers coming up against Jason Pasquarella. Pasquarella trying to drive him towards that sideline. Does so successfully. Has to dump it into the midfield. However, I think we've got time off. Is good.
Checked it and he was fine. And he said, the last I heard is should be no long-term damage, but they're doing CT and
Yeah, just to check.
MRI.
Christ.
Yeah, I guess to get a picture of the eye.
Yeah. You can't really x-ray an
They
eye.
say the Grady MRI.
They can put it in that machine. And
Coming up against Matt. Matt trying to get that ball dislodged. Goes ahead and just dumps it in the area. Checks hard there to be able to get that ball right back into his racket. Well done there by Pasquarella. Looking left, looking right. Matt Deckers in between the PVC pipes and that ball carrier. It's going to be up, up, up.
Have you ever like
And I don't think I've ever seen a goaltender say that.
I will not.
nasty? My dad would want to right at us. He said,
I will never watch it. I've not watched, and then I had a Mama's Corn as well, so they took
And it looks like the call on the field is...
no fun.
Yeah, I took the same
Yeah, I
last night.
imagine.
Okay.
Good.
I was like, I'm a really, really good photograph laugh with Garrett's like that and also. Then I have time to do all the other things that I'm doing.
Good.
But you think I'm gonna cook steak?
This dude has no
Whitey.
fucking... Goal.
Did y'all see the
Woo!
visitor?
It's gonna be up in the air. It's in the third dimension. It's in the fourth dimension. It's actually in the racket of nobody in particular. It's going to be rolling, rolling, rolling. Hard. Now, Eli Deck pick up against Broadhurst. Is little Deckers. Deckers now fakes right.
you can have my high names. My card.
I mean, I still have
'Cause I think I still got like 4 high names.
I just, I mean, we can do
But
this.
it's only.
Number 3 is it's going to be trying to get in position, but he's got Sarah Broadhurst now back on his side. Aaron Smoyer with a lot of pressure on that racket side, but it's beautiful checked up here by Madeline Deckers. Deckers looking left, looking right. Beautiful from Aaron Smoyer. Good work from Pasquarella. Good work from Smoyer. Dislodges that ball. It's left on the ground into the racket. Jason Pasquarella up against Matt Deckers. Deckers trying to stay on that racket side of his, but Jason on himself around left, right, straight, on, bounce, trap, shot, goal.
Like, I've never drawn blood, but I've probably broken.
You never got in somebody's face? In the face at 5:05.
Okay,
I thought you
but I didn't draw blood.
destroyed.
Your rib cage. No. And all right, we're back in play.
And I was playing with Braxton and Jared in Minnesota.
Put it away.
First came back.
Summer looking for Tina. Tina looking for Summer. That's a lovely snag by Tina Hutchison. It's up, it's up, it's up.
And Braxton gets the ball as a 1. And just Cora goes. And
Time's off.
And Braxton's like halfway down the field. And he's just like,
I was just swinging at him. There's like 5 horse leagues ahead of me. I was just going, come on, Whiskey. Come on, Whiskey.
And I will
Whiskey.
never play against Houston ever again so that my record is 100% copy.
Hugh, I'm gonna walk down to Vincent, but I'll be back to Gold Judge.
Okay.
There's a ratings meeting at
5:30.
If you and Zach be there.
Because if you guys want input on how you want the A graders rated this year, for next year, I would attend the meeting and put your 2 cents in.
Rate Garrett a 5.
I was going to go a little higher.
No,
I
if
need
he's a
this,
5, then
this
like
bracket.
any-
This was my main name back in the day.
I remember.
Yeah.
And then what happened to the baby?
That's
What
what I'm playing
happened?
with.
That's what you're playing with.
Yeah, yeah.
No, this is Chuck a
And then
5.
your redneck. The redneck with the blue.
It's a blue
head.
red
I
head.
feel like every time
What's
Brandon
going on?
is in this country, I buy a Pogo Crush jacket from him.
I've only taped
And
this
the
up so
Garrett
much.
said
I took off this tape. The strings back here.
I haven't gotten a new racket since I got one. At that point, I want to get back to it.
So nice going to Pogo Crush and not
Or Weldon having to check up, turn away from her danger from
because we're not going
Christy
to
Gusick. Gusick now trying to get back into position. Actually, the Gusick squared, trying to get back into position. And the ball is top behind her. Couldn't quite get there, even with Tina's long arms. It's strong from Tina, but it's even stronger there by Sarah. Sarah does a great job to get that ball into Christy Gusick's racket. Gusick now. Number 1, Carolyn looking left, looking right, tosses the ball up, and that is Summer Weldon. Ladies and gentlemen, read her like a book. Hello. Summer now takes horse, takes ball. Beautifully done there by Weldon. Weldon now into the racket of Hutchison. Hutchison being closed down quickly by Carolyn Gusick. Gusick now having to get that ball from that number 1 into her number 1 racket. It's going to be driven across the front of the area here by Tina. Tina having to create a little bit more space for herself, allowing Summer to get a player. Beautiful work here from Nikki Lee on the 3. That's Tina on going left, pushing right, pushing. It's honestly it starts. Right?
The amount of times he cradled, we know.
Besides, she doesn't want that horse. I get spurred. I love that horse, man. It looks just like Rattler, but black.
Yeah.
That's
On the far side, nice and easy on that sideline. Who's going to be the first one to get to it? Looks like it's going to be very, very twitchy. It's going to be Nikki Lee who puts it out into the midfield here. Summer Weldon gets her head up a little bit too early before the ball was in her racket. Got to make sure that that ball's in your racket before you decide what you want to do with it. Beautifully done here by Christy Gusick. Gusick now wheels and deals across the halfway line on the far side of the field, looking for her number one, Carolyn. Carolyn a little bit stuck here by Summer Weldon. Christy couldn't get in there, but it's going to be just dumped in. It's going to be actually a carryover. Oh, there is a drone. Oh my God. All right, right back into the racket here. Tina Hutchinson throws those arms forward. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We are off to the races now. Here's Tina. Tina with the yeah, they're next. All right, missed shot opportunity here from Minnesota. Who's going to be the one to be able to put the make? Doesn't quite get there into Carolyn's racket. Close, very well done by Sarah McKeown. Close, beautifully done here by Tina Hutchinson. Hutchinson now left, right, wheels, deals, throws it up, and throws it through.
Houston, going after the goals, because your goals, how many hit the fucking ground before they went through? How many?
I'm trying to.
6.
16.
I like to dunk it.
I like that.
That.
He's made a very successful polo school in North Carolina. They're doing very well. Very well. I'm happy for him. Hit Dawson is. I can't tell you to shut the fuck up. Wait. Oh,
I know.
who was that kid? I can't remember. Time is off. Because I know. Will Tankard. Yep. Going over to Chicago. Yeah, he actually came.
There was a little polo club in Huntsville.
Yeah.
She wrote that year.
Mm-hmm. Grabbing herself right back up to the top. Right. God is good. Stern Zone has the lead going into these final 6 minutes. Now, it's going to be Broadhurst. Broadhurst looking for a little bit of space and time, but it's going to be absolutely hounded here by Eli Deckers. Couldn't quite. Pascarella leaning forward. Beautiful snag by the young man. That's through the goalpost, and it's another one on the board for the East. Oh, definitely. Why?
It is what it is.
Why? There it is for Eli Deckers right through the goalpost. Gives them one more on the board for Minnesota. Keeps it tight. Of a couple of hoops, couple of hawks. Still on the ground. The dust does a great job with this white ball to mask my ability to see. It's now going to be in the racket here of Little Deckers. Bounce. Couldn't quite get the trap. That's end zone. Looks like it's getting a bit eaten up. It's going to be Sarah Broadhurst. It's going to be the first one around to it. Very close to that end line, at least from here. But we're going to have a whistle.
David said he played good. Awesome. He said he was kind of a ball hog. That's what he told me. He goes,
All right, now from Sarah into Aaron Smoyer. Smoyer now trying to boogity. Matt Deckers in between the two of them. That's beautiful there by Madeline. Now ball on the ground. First one. A little bit more daylight between him and this Minnesota trio. Looking for that bounce across the line. Going for an absolute overhand bomb. And it's right through the goalpost. It's going to be another one on the board for Eastern Zone. Yeah. He's letting his girlfriend use it this weekend. Here, looking for Eli Deckers, has to just float it up on into the area here for her teammate, the number one for Minnesota. Grabs it, throws it, and it's going to be a no goal. Call from the sideline is get up in here for Broadhurst. Broadhurst looking for Pascarella. And midfield here coming up. Overhand shot. Looks like he just missed it high and wide. That was the most. Here's your mark. Play on is the call from our umpire short there on the near side, Nick. Along the field, it's going to be from Matt into Eli. Eli up against Broadhurst. Broadhurst a little bit out of position. Goes drive shoulder, puts it right through the uprights. Ball. 12-14, easy. Okay. 14 plays 12 in favor of Eastern Zone. Still a game, still a game, still a game. Ball's up. Racket here of Little Deckers. By the young Deckers lad. A lot of pressure across the line from Sarah Broadhurst. Broadhurst does dislodge that ball, has to do a 10-yard throw. Across the line, it's going to be right here into the racket of Mr. Deckers. Deckers now through the shoulder, through the pipe, makes it a 1-goal game. How much time? 30 seconds. In this B grade matchup here, I've got goosebumps, and it's not because the wind's a little chilly. All right. Ball is up. Ball is in. It's going to go up and off of a couple of rackets into the area here. It's just on the ground. It's a scrum. It's going to be pulled out of the lineup here by Mr. Deckers. Deckers, though, couldn't quite get there. It's going to be Madeline. Madeline now on the near side. Beautifully done here. Going in, going left, going right. But that's going to be Chaka. Chaka, Chaka. Big round of applause.